Hi guys, it's Christina from the Mommy Spot Tampa.
We are so excited that Gasparilla is here, and today we're going to share with you a few fun projects that are fun for the whole family.
So if you've lived in Tampa Bay for any of the past 100 years, then chances are you're familiar with the Gasparilla Festival, where we celebrate the legend of Jose Gaspar and his invasion into Tampa Bay. I am so excited to take my kids to the Children's Parade this year because it's the first time they're actually old enough to sit back, watch it, and enjoy it. So to get the kids in the spirit, today I'm going to show you how to make your own pirate invasion pizza, and then we're going to head outside and do our own cork boat pirate invasion.
To make the pizza, you will need fresh dough, a half a cup of pizza sauce, green and red peppers, a rolling pin, 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese, sliced pepperoni, fresh parsley, and flour.
So the first thing we have to do is roll out the dough. I like to roll my dough on the counter, so I like to spray a little vinegar on it first with the water mixture just to make sure there's no harsh chemicals that are touching the dough. So go ahead and take your flour and just sprinkle it lightly along the counter. That way we create a nice space so the dough doesn't stick. Then take your dough. We're using a pre-made dough here because semi-homemade is the way to go. So you can usually find these doughs in your local grocer. So I just sprinkled a little bit of flour on top and we're gonna roll it out. Now, what's fun about creating the pirate map is that pirate maps aren't symmetrical. So your pizza doesn't have to be perfect. Once you're done rolling, you can go ahead and transfer the dough to a lightly greased pan. I like to put the pizza in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes or so at 400 just to harden the crust a little bit before we add the toppings on. Pizza is one of my favorite meals to make with the kids because it's really fun to get them involved and it's great for the whole family. So after we've baked the pizza for 5 to 7 minutes in the oven, we took out the dough and I just went ahead and laid it here on the counter. We're gonna take our sauce and pour it onto the crust and then slowly spread it on. Now that we've spread the sauce over the pizza, it's time for some cheese. So go ahead and we can all sprinkle the cheese on the pizza. So next you're going to take the pepperoni that we pre-sliced and create your little invasion route on the pizza. And then we can have some fun while being healthy at the same time, where we have some fresh parsley we picked and we can use this as little bushes. So we can have a lot of fun with the green and red peppers that we cut here and make a little pirate ship. So I stuck the toothpick through the green pepper after I cut it in the shape of a sail. And then you can just poke it right into the bottom of the red pepper. That's the boat. So we have our boat now getting ready for the invasion. And now we need to mark our treasure, which is Tampa Bay. An X marks the spot. So I like my crust a little bit crispy on the bottom. So I'm gonna transfer it right onto the oven. So just be careful with spilling. You can use your own judgment, but after I'll cook it for about 12 to 15 minutes in the oven. And check it out, we have a volcano that erupted while it was in the oven. How fun is that? So now I'm going to show you how to make our cork boats for our pirate invasion that we're going to have later on.
For this craft, you will need 3 wine corks per boat, toothpicks, foam paper, rubber bands and a thumbtack, scissors, and a paint pen or other fun decorations.
So first you're going to find some old wine corks that I'm sure you'll have laying around the house somewhere, and go ahead and take 3 of them and have 2 rubber bands ready to go. So this project is something that you'll probably want to have an adult doing the majority of it, and the kids can have fun decorating the pirate flags and the sails. After you take the 3 corks, hold on to them and wrap a rubber band around twice and put it along one side. So just make sure it's even there. And you're going to want to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. So once you're done, you're going to have the bottom of the boat made ready. So this is where you may want to have an adult helping too, because you're going to have to put the toothpick in here and the hole might be difficult to get in. So if you just pop a thumbtack in to get the hole started, that'll help a lot. Next, you're gonna take your little foam paper squares. These are great because they're waterproof. So you can decorate these however you want. We have the kids that are decorating and gluing little sequins and their initials on them. You can do your little pirate and go ahead and stick it inside of the cork that you just popped the thumbtack into. So that little hole is there ready to go. Once you put the foam on it, you have the option. If you have a little trouble with it sticking on the top, you can add a little red foam flag to the top or any kind of paper or tape just to help it stay, but it looks cute too. And there it is. We're ready to invade Tampa Bay.